Hey Wastelanders, welcome back to The Last Ranger with your host, Gary. I want to give you a quick look at the new knife, the new QSP Canary neck knife. You can see it's a neck knife by the chain. You should have saw me unbox this knife the other day. First, this is a sample budget knife. There is going to be 3 other versions of this knife, and I'll show you the 3 other versions on the screen. That's from Blade Banter. He works at QSP, and he gave me those numbers. I think there's our MSRP, but I forgot to ask him. So they may be cheaper when it actually comes out, because you can see it's a sample blade or a sample knife version. I don't have it doesn't even have the name on there. So it features a drop point blade. I sometimes get mixed up on the blades. I know it's a drop point, but I'm almost thinking it's a modified spear point too. But correct me if I'm wrong. I'll just go with drop point for now. It's in 14C 28N steel. This features a satin blade. It's not stone washed, as you can see. I don't know if a stone washed version will come, but I think there's going to be some Damascus blades too, so maybe 2 Damascus blades in the premium version. Anyway, it's a flat grind. It features like a mix between black and yellow G10 on both sides. Comes with a Kydex sheath. I'm pretty sure this is Kydex, but I could be wrong, but it feels like Kydex. It sounds like Kydex. It looks like Kydex. And I measured the neck chain that it comes with. You can see a close-up of the neck chain. Kind of nice. I think it's nice looking. But the neck chain is, I measured it at 26 inches long, so I have a problem with the neck chain. It could be longer. I would, if QSP is listening to me, and they probably aren't, but on the chance they do listen, hopefully they will make. I think they could add 2 to 4 inches to this neck chain, and you'll see on the video I'll tuck in here me wearing this knife. I have a huge problem barely getting the chain over my head. I must have the biggest fucking head in the century. Hey guys, you can see how the knife fits on my neck. Personally, I like the knife to have a 2 to 4 more inches, so it hangs a little lower. You can see it's easily extracted with my hand and put back with the same hand. So yeah, I would like to see it just a little bit longer. You should have saw how that knife fit me around my neck. So I would, if it was me, and if you bought this knife, I would go with paracord. Ditch the chain and maybe store the chain, if you have a big head like mine, and go with like something like paracord that you can go with any length. And like I did this knife, I made my paracord. I made this neck knife, and I used this caps on the end, so I can quickly break away, or you know, if you get your neck knife caught in some situation, you can quickly separate this cords. So you can buy let me put this together. You can buy a bag full of these cords. It's called you can read right there. So I bought these black beads to make neck knives out of. Anyway, let's go over some size and weights of this knife. So I did all these measurements myself. I don't believe they're online anywhere. So the handle is 2.75 inches. I would like to see it. It would really be good if they could add a inch and a half, inch and a quarter, inch and a half to the handle, but I don't know if they will. Anyway, the blade is 2.5 inches exactly to the handle. It has a 2.25 cutting edge. Overall, the knife is 5.25 inches. I measured the handle thickness at 3.5 inches or 9 millimeters. The blade thickness is at 0.11 or 3 millimeters. And the edge thickness is at 0.018 inches or 0.46 millimeters. Weight is 2.82 ounces or 80 grams. That's with the sheath and the chain and the knife. Without just the knife, it measures at 2.12 ounces or 60 grams. Compare it to this Civivi Kiwi. I like to use this Civivi Kiwi. I carry this as like a little fifth pocket type knife, and I could see carrying this as a fifth pocket style knife. I think the blade length is perfect. I like a little fixie for doing. I just like pocket carrying little fixed blades. I would add I probably wouldn't carry this on my neck. I would probably buy one of those clips. I forget what their name. There's a clip that you can buy and use to pocket carry a sheath, or it will slip. It fasten here, and then you can slip it in your pocket and then wear it out of your pocket. I don't have any, so I can't show you an example. Let's show you guys some knife comparisons. I have here the CRKT PLR3, and you could see the size differences in the PLR3. So it's a very small neck knife. In fact, the handle, it's a little bit longer than the handle itself. So anyway, let's compare it to like another small knife. This is the Apache button lock. So it's a lot smaller than the Apache button lock. So compare it to another QSP knife. This is the QSP Gannett. Gannett? Yeah, I think that's the Gannett. So you can see it's very small. Anyway, what I love about this design is primarily, I mean, I like the size. I like the modified spear point or drop point. I like the handle. But I really love this this kind of twisted edge of the spine. I think it forms a very fancy and nice feeling jimping. I don't know if they're leaning towards decoration or using it as jimping, but I think it could serve both. I like how it's jimped, but it's in a twisted pattern, like a twisted milling pattern. I don't know if you can see this. Hopefully it's in focus. It's very nice. Very nice. Runs all along the top of the spine. I think that if it didn't have this jimping or twistedness, I don't think it would feel as good in the hand, but it feels great in the hand with this. I call it jimping, but it's clearly it's a twisting pattern. But I don't see a lot of on production knives, mostly on customized knives. Feels good. I also feel that the Canary would make some make some great gifts, especially for people that don't normally fear a knife. The Canary doesn't strike me as looking like a weapon. It looks like a handy tool for people that fear knives. I'm gonna see what my family thinks. I'm probably going to get like my 3 kids this knife for Christmas when it comes out. I think I especially think my oldest daughter would like this knife. I think she would use this knife based on the size and the look. It's a really cool knife. I think my son will enjoy this knife too. I just wanted to finish up this review with a few look-sies so you guys can look at it, see how it is, see how it fits the hand. Hopefully they will add. Hopefully someone will figure out some aftermarket scales and a way to add maybe 1.25 inches to the scales. That would be nice. Some nice aftermarket scales. This is going to Grumpy Grunt next, and you should review his video when he gets it, because I believe he wears a neck knife all the time, and I believe he'll have a different take on it, this size of a neck knife. I think he'll like it. He may not like the handle length, but he'll probably like the knife overall. So anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed the look-see, and hopefully you guys will pick it up. I don't think it's going to be expensive. The basic version will probably run you $40, $40 to $45, and this is the basic version. And I really like 14C 28 inch steel. So, all right, guys, take care, Wastelanders.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.